Wet one's throat. Unraveling the idiom. Hello everyone, welcome to our English learning series. Today, we're going to explore the fascinating phrase, wet one's throat. This idiom is not only intriguing but also widely used in everyday English. So, let's dive in and understand what it means and how you can use it in your conversations. Wet one's throat is an idiom that means to take a drink, especially when the drink is refreshing or soothing. This phrase is often used in contexts where someone is drinking to quench their thirst or to enjoy a beverage. It can refer to any liquid, but it's commonly associated with drinking water, tea, or sometimes alcoholic beverages. The origin of wet one's throat dates back to older times. It's based on the literal idea of making your throat wet, which is what happens when you drink something. Historically, this phrase was used more in the context of drinking alcohol, especially in social settings. However, its usage has evolved over time. Let's look at some examples to see how this idiom is used in daily conversation. After a long day at work, I can't wait to get home and wet my throat with a cold glass of water. In a social gathering, would you like to wet your throat with some iced tea? In a historical context, the travelers stopped at the tavern to wet their throats. These examples show how versatile the phrase is, fitting into various scenarios. Interestingly, there are a few variations of this idiom. People might say, moisten one's throat, or quench one's thirst. While these phrases are similar, they can have slightly different connotations, with quench one's thirst focusing more on satisfying a strong need for a drink. And that's a wrap on wet one's throat. We hope this video has been enlightening and adds a new phrase to your English vocabulary. Remember, idioms like these can add color and personality to your language. Keep practicing, and don't hesitate to use wet one's throat in your next conversation. Cheers, and see you in our next video.